put a trigger warning on trigger warnings. I'm triggered every time I see a trigger warning.
Some of these trigger words get me upset. Some of them just make me emotional. Some of them are about my family, okay? Some of them are just random. Don't get triggered. Pre-existing condition is the trigger. When I was little, I used to wet the bed. Back then, they had different forms of curing bedwetting, so I went to the doctor with my family. And obviously back then, the doctors talked to the parents and not to the kid who has the problem. So when I got home, they were telling me, the doctor said to my parents that my brain isn't working with my bladder when I'm sleeping. They're not communicating. So when I got home, there was a metal sheet on my bed with like jumper cables attached to like a car battery. It was, it looked like this East German torture device. And I'm serious. It's called a Wee Alert. You can Google it. It's Wee, W-E-E, Alert. The new ones look like an iPad, but this one was really bad. And the idea is while I'm sleeping, my brain and my bladder aren't working together. And this, when I pee, would shock me and wake me up until I learned to coordinate my brain and my bladder. Needless to say, it cured my bedwetting pre-existing condition quickly. I did not sleep for 3 days, no shocks, and coincidentally, no bedwetting. Cured, right? So later in life, if some of you know me, you know that I'm a superior athlete, and I blew out my MCL, playing handball in New York City, as a superior athlete that I am. And so I went to the doctor to get the surgery, and they lay me on the operating table, and he said, hey, we can give you a local anesthetic, and you'll just be numb from the waist down, and we can work, and it'll be fine. I said, okay. So they put this towel on my waist so I couldn't look at what they were doing. So they started operating, and it's getting all squishy and gooey, and I can hear all the sounds, and I'm like, dude, just knock me out, right? Please do me a favor, just knock me out. So he knocks me out, and I wake up, and there's fluid everywhere. And I'm like, oh, doctor, I'm so sorry. And he's like, what are you talking about? I said, I forgot to tell you about my pre-existing condition. And he said, what do you mean? I said, I used to wet the bed. I probably peed all over you guys. And he goes, no. You were just really funny. We were spilling stuff. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, you kept coming in and out of consciousness asking us if it was a boy or a girl. Yeah, let that one ruminate while you're listening.